Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the SH Figuarts Super Mario Playset E, which is comprised of Spiny, Lakitu, and a Hammer Brother, which, you guys, oh man, these Mario sets are sapping the life out of me, the reviewer life out of me. I can't do it anymore. They're so irritating. I can't take it. I can't take it. They have some sculpt on them, they have some paint on them, and that's it. We bought a box of fixed figures, no articulation at all. Literally none. It's frustrating, guys. Let's get them off the stand so we can talk about it. Alright, so I guess we'll do height measurements even though it's kind of irrelevant. This guy, about 3.5 inches, which makes him just about 9 centimeters. This guy, like I said, this is kind of pointless, but whatever. About 4 centimeters, which makes him about 1.5 inches. These are rough estimates anyway. Close enough for you guys to get an idea. And this guy is just shy of 4 inches, which makes him just about 10.5 centimeters. So let's talk about the paint, I guess, because there's not much else to talk about. They did an okay job painting them. For the most part, you can see the eyes are pretty clear. The stripes on the shell look okay. Helmet looks pretty good. The white's real fuzzy where it touches the green, so that's not a good thing. It's not great. And then the shell on the back, there's a lot of bleeding between the green and the white. Looks real sloppy. Looks like a Jakks Pacific figure. The boots look okay. For some reason, the yellow paint on the face is glossy, and the arms and everything else are not. There's no articulation. Like, why? Why is there no articulation in this? Are we really supposed to just stand them there? They're figure arts. I know it's an option part set, but come on. These are figures. They're not just accessories. Like this, why can't we pose his arm? Or his other arm? Or his legs? They could have just done double ball pegs, made it super simple. They had to connect the parts anyway. Why not make it an articulated point? I said that funny, but you know what I'm saying. And why can't the head swivel? Come on. If you want to leave the arms in fixed poses, fine, but at least let us move the shoulders. The hammer comes out so we can do a really dynamic pose, by the way. So if you want to, you can keep the guy like this because you can't pose him at all. And then, now get ready for this. This is impressive. It's so good. If you want to, you can stick your hammer to the upright so that it looks like he threw it. Isn't that something? Look at that. That's so good. That is definitely the type of posing I want to do with my figure arts figures. So that's that. Also, the hammer, because they decided to do that, has a giant hole in the front of the hammer, which totally ruins the look of it. Why? Why? At least put the peg hole like hidden somewhere on the back. Put it right on the front so it looks even worse. I don't get this. It's irritating, and I'm not happy about it. This guy, on the other hand, let me tell you, this is pretty good. He's got also zero articulation and even less paint. Of course, he doesn't need it, but at least his paint is clean. There's no real problem with the white to red. The face looks pretty good, and all the yellow is about the same glossiness, the same finish. The shell looks okay, so he's all right. I didn't expect him to be articulated, so he's okay. Now let's look at this guy. Another guy with his arm outstretched, ready to throw something. But no, this is fixed to his hand, and you cannot move his arm. Why? Why? There's no reason not to. You can't even rotate his head. They had to connect the head to the body. They didn't have to make it solid. They could have let you swivel it around at least, but they didn't. I will say it's cool that they made the glasses, or the goggles, actually translucent, so that looks good. And the paint on the cloud is okay, except there's zero shading or anything on the cloud part, just the eyes. His paint is okay for his stomach. His shell is okay. But then we look at this, and we have two very distinct shades of red for the top and the bottom. There's no reason for that. So this whole set is just disappointment. And since you have to put him on that, you have to get a separate piece if you want the Hammer Brother to have his hammer in the air. You have to use an additional option part set because it was too much to include an upright for the Hammer Brother also. So that set is thoroughly dissatisfying. I mean, I didn't expect them to load them with articulation, but 0? Literally none. I don't get that. Do you guys get that? You shouldn't. But I guess it's okay for what it is. It didn't cost a whole bunch. I don't know. You guys can decide if you want to get it or not, based on how much you're paying for it at various places. I don't know what it's going for right now. I ordered mine a long time ago and I didn't pay attention to it, so I don't know offhand, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. We have new videos every morning, every single day, sometimes more than one. Lots of different things, so make sure you subscribe. And in the meantime, keep collecting.